Good evening to one and all present here. Today we are going to see the topic vector algebra. Vector algebra deals with vectors, its properties and some of its operations. What are the operations we can do with vector algebra? Like first of all, what is a vector? Vector is any quantity that has both direction and magnitude. Say if you say this A, B, starting initial point A and final point B, then it has a direction from A to B and magnitude A. So you can denote it by A, B, arrow mark on the upper side, or simply A vector. Okay. Next concept is position vectors. What is a position vector? Suppose there is a point P lying in a space of coordinates x, y, z, lying in space, and where O is the origin 0, 0, 0. So this direction from O to P, the vector OP, where O is the initial point and P is the terminal point. Okay, this is called a position vector. OP is called position vector. And next concept is direction cosines. What is direction cosines? Suppose this position vector OP is making an angle alpha with x axis and beta with y axis and gamma with z axis. Okay, the cosine of all these angles is direction cosines: cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, which we also represent as L, M, N. These are called direction cosines. So it has a property L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. Next we move on to what are the properties of vectors. Addition property of vector. In addition property, there are two laws. First law, triangle law of addition. Triangle law of addition states that in triangle ABC, AB represents AB vector or A vector and BC represents B vector, then AC vector represents C vector, A vector plus B vector is equal to C vector. That is, the sum of two sides of a triangle is equal to the closing side of the triangle. So this is called triangle law of addition. Next is parallelogram law of addition. Suppose two vectors A vector and B vector represents two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. That is, A vector and B vector are representing the adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Then the sum of these two vectors A and B is equal to the diagonal of the parallelogram C vector. So A vector plus B vector here is equal to C vector. So these are the two laws of addition of vectors. Now addition of vectors follow certain rules, like firstly it follows commutative law. That is, A vector plus B vector can be written as B vector plus A vector. Example, if you take a parallelogram A, B, C, D. Now AB represents A vector and BC represents C vector. Okay. Now AC represents, this is B vector. Now AC represents C vector. Okay. So AB plus BC vector equal to AC vector, or A vector plus B vector equal to AC vector. We can also write it as, if you produce this here, BC vector and AD vector are same in because they have both same direction and magnitude. So we can write this as B vector and DC as A vector. Now if we perform the same operation for triangle ADC, AD vector plus DC vector is equal to AC vector, that is B vector plus A vector is equal to AC vector. From previous deduction we found AC vector is also equal to A vector plus B vector. Hence the law A vector plus B vector equal to B vector plus A vector. That is, it follows commutative law. Second law, associative law. Associative law states that A vector plus B vector plus C vector, in which we are adding A vector plus B vector first, so I am putting this in brackets, is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. In this we can add B vector plus C vector first, then we can add A vector. So in any ways, if this order is not changed, we can either add these first two vectors and then add the third vector, or we can add the second and third vector then add first vector. That is called associative law. So if this is A vector, okay, this is A vector, this is B vector, okay, this is B vector and C vector, okay, and this is A vector, okay. So this is A, B, C and D, okay. So what is AD vector? That is equal to AB vector plus BD vector. AB vector is equal to A vector plus BD vector is equal to, according to triangle law, B plus C, B vector plus C vector equal to BD vector. So this one is B vector plus C vector. Similarly, AD vector is also equal to AC vector plus CD vector. AC vector we know A vector plus B vector according to triangle law of addition, vector addition, and CD vector is C. So in both cases we see A vector plus B vector plus C vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. So this is called associative law. So associative law clear? Now we will move on to next. Our next concept is multiplication of vectors. So we can now see how two vectors add up to form a third vector, which is either a closing side of a triangle or a diagonal of a parallelogram. Now what happens if you multiply a vector, multiplication of vector. So if you multiply a vector by a scalar, okay, say it is lambda, okay, and its magnitude is magnitude of lambda and A vector is equal to lambda into A vector. That means if you multiply a vector by a scalar, we can simply multiply its value to the vector. That is called a multiplication of vector.